Greetings, Family Promise friends. Eric Ziegler here with you again for our monthly newsletter. We have gotten out of the office and are out into the Harrisburg community, and more importantly, here at CommunityAid, which is a fantastic organization, and we're at their headquarters. They've graciously allowed us to come in and talk to them. And I'm here this morning with Rob Moran, who's the interim CEO, and he's taken some time to say hello to us and say hello to you and explain how things work here and how they support nonprofits in the Harrisburg area, and specifically a very recent grant donation to Family Promise Harrisburg Capital Region of $4,000 generous dollars to help us purchase and update our technology in our offices at the Day Center. So we're thrilled that they have supported us and even more excited to be here right now. So thank you, Rob. So Rob, we appreciate you taking a couple of minutes and talking to us, and wanted to ask you a couple of questions for our viewers and for ourselves. So CommunityAid, the organization, how and why do the operations happen that you feel it's important to support local nonprofits in the Harrisburg area?
Wow. Well, first of all, welcome. We're glad to have you here. It's great to bring Family Promise in. It's great to meet those that we fund and do great things. We're excited by that. We look at, the issues of how do you impact the community. CommunityAid, helping neighbors helping neighbors is the key piece. And so we look at this as almost a cycle of the community helping us and then us returning back to the community. So for us, it's all about how do we have impact. And the mission of CommunityAid is served in three ways. It's running our stores, employing about 450 people, and then giving funds back to the community to do great things. And you're a perfect example of that. But what we're looking at is how do you have impact? How do you have maximal impact? And the idea of you all looking at your computer system, your technology, wanting to know how to do it better, to us is perfect. It hits the point, it hits the goal, and it advances our collective mission. That's what's important to us.
Well, and we're so appreciative that you felt that way, obviously. And for us as an organization, it obviously helps us through the technology to help the families that are in our program and do the best we can with them. And it helps them as well find jobs and utilize themselves through their skill set and get back out there into the system, move from homelessness to home. So the second question is, we talked about Family Promise and our mission. Why, to put it bluntly, why did you guys think that we were a good organization to support?
Well, I'll just point to one word, and that's sustainability. We look at sustained solutions. We're very excited by anything the community can have introduced into it. They'll have a positive impact, but what we're looking for is the long-term impact. And we knew in looking at your materials and looking at how you go about doing what you do, you're looking at how do you bring families back to homes? How do you create that as a permanent situation? And that's most attractive to us. That's the sustainability piece, which is a very large piece of our mission and our operations.
Perfect. And being an organization in the community that does support nonprofit organizations, do you have a message to other organizations who are like-minded as yourself to kind of look at nonprofits such as Family Promise and what's the best way to for them to support us as well? Do you have a specific idea that you can pass along?
Right off the top, the idea I would have right away is talk to each other. Talk to each other, coordinate, be in the community, figure out who's doing what, how you're supporting one another, how you understand what one another does. So you can be saying, oh gosh, now I can think, let me connect you. Let me bring another part of this great sort of puzzle of solutions into play for you.
Perfect.
Yes.
Yes. Thank you so much for your time, Rob. We really appreciate it. And of course, from the support of CommunityAid, which without, as well as other organizations in the area that have helped us, we couldn't do what we do, helping out families go from homelessness to home. So thank you very much for your time. It was great to talk to you this morning.
And you as well. Thank you.